in the opposing direction of whatever the draw is. So right now, I think the bias is mostly bullish, but I can also see a bearish bias play out. On ES, we're in this 4-hour bearish inefficiency, and there's still sell side here resting below us. So I could possibly expect this to flip bearish and go take this low. But we also do have a bullish SMT here. So if we look at kind of the internal price action, so far in the day, we ended up having a move lower. We took sell side, and now we've gone back above these highs. So I could possibly expect a continuation back up because we've already put this bullish SMT in. If we look at where NQ is on the 1 hour and the 30 minute as well, we've also gotten above these series of down close candles, like all of these kind of order blocks. I can kind of see this go both ways. On the 30 minute, see we've gotten above this 30 minute down close candle, so I could expect maybe this hold bullish and then see an expansion higher after this. But I also could see us fall back down into the range. So I'm going to be very, very patient. I have a loose bias. I can kind of see both of these things play out. Definitely could expect NQ to number one rebalance inside the range. Just put in a new high. This is the 1 minute change in state to the downside. I would want to see us break through this, start to rebalance back lower, and then maybe hold bullish from there. I really have no idea. I don't think the bias is super, super clear. So I want to let the start of FOMC, the first 15 minutes, give us a direction, give us more information to kind of see where we want to draw to. You can see the reason why I don't trade FOMC in the morning, just straight chop, straight inefficiency, kind of just sitting in the range of this weekly opening gap. These two lines that I have drawn, these dotted lines, I'll change the color of these so they're easier to understand. Let's make them red. So this is the weekly opening gap. So I would want to see most likely price. Again, we've continuously held this all week so far. So I want to see if we can possibly get FOMC to move us higher now with this bigger time frame SMT in. But overall, the bias going into FOMC is just to be patient, let the market unfold, give us more price action to give us a better understanding of what price wants to do. I genuinely think that we can kind of do both situations here. So half of us can't hear. You guys should be able to leave and join back. Audio good? Okay, bud. Okay, good. I don't see the SMT. It's here on the bigger time frame. This level with NQ. Got put on, yes. It's always happening, right? You never conform with it. You go back home with him. All right, we got 8 minutes or so. Let's get some nice little like vibey time, like jazz or some funny vibe going. Let's do. Holy moly, it's slow. Time to pass. Holy moly, why is this so slow today? Audio is very laggy. Hold on. My YouTube won't even load right now, so my internet's freaking out right now. I'm sure why. It's good? Okay, good. Check.
What call? From Discord?
No, I'm live in here just because it's FOMC.
No, it's in the Snapchat chat. He's leaning more towards like longs in FOMC. Yeah, how to do that.
So Zatara, how you doing, brother? Bias is pretty loose. So if I go into FOMC, like right now, I think we can honestly play both sides, like I was saying.
Yeah.
Bullish and bearish. I kind of just want to let FOMC open up, see what price action looks like. I can see a bias play out for both. Right now, again, new ego open gap still holding hold off in the morning. Took out this internal low. Now I've gotten up of this 30-minute order block. But I also could maybe see this become manipulation. We displace below this and rebalance back lower. We have generated liquidity now. And ES is in a 4-hour fair value gap. But I think that there's just conflicting bias because we have this bullish S&T here as well, but we're in this 4-hour, so we could sell off out of this to go take the next low. So my goal is just to watch price action today. FOMC opens up, see what we want to do from there. But if NQ gets below this 30-minute or this 15-minute change, then I could expect us to sell back off. How old are you? 68. I just look good for it. My first day here, just wanted to say I learned everything from you, bro. Watched all your recaps and sessions since 2023. Thanks for all the time and every fire content. Much love, brother. Welcome. Sheesh, what water you drink? Water? What? What water do I drink? I drink water. Compound H2O. How you doing? What's up, Caleb? Cali or Idaho? Like if I had to pick one? For what though? They both have pros and cons. To live, Idaho for sure. All right, we got 3 minutes. On FOMC days, are there still manipulation legs? Yeah, of course. Justin, I buy an account in Apex, but I see comments of people saying that they don't pay. I've never personally like seen people have a problem with Apex. I've heard like people think that they like denied payouts because of some reason. I don't know. Like I can only know what like I hear, and I think every prop firm like is gonna have cases where whatever, but I genuinely I really could not tell you. I've never seen somebody get denied a payout. This is crazy sideways trade. Yo, let's get Rose playing the time game. Who got denied 22K? Just happened to a friend? What did they say though when they denied the payout? What did they say? Let's go, Sir Hot.
Which do you think it's going to go with this?
Recently lost both my past funded accounts and just feel a bit lost. What should I do from here? Understand what the mistake was, right? Come at it from a third person perspective. Don't feel attached to it. Don't think like, oh my gosh, I suck because I blew this up. Learn from it. What's the mistakes that you can take away from it that you can go into the future, right? What do you want to create? Possibly a rule or some sort of idea of what the foundation, like what caused you to ban the account or lose the account, and then start from scratch, put it in the past, and learn from it and grow from it.
Set like a limit order. It's like above price.
You got to evaluate it.
Below price, one buy, one sell. And then whichever way market pushes, you'll be entered in there automatically.
Justin, so many people need your help when it comes to trading, but you did everything by yourself. Why shouldn't we go the same route as you? I mean, you can't, like, okay, so that's a great question. I think you can do either or, but if I was in a position back then where I knew somebody that I trusted, that I could say, oh wow, this guy's actually giving me valid advice, why would I try to figure it out on my own? Like, I just didn't have that when I first started, but you guys do have that. So if I had that when I first started, I would absolutely be going to a mentor that I trusted and learning from them and getting the help that I needed. Exponentially increase my learning curve. Yeah, and you learn faster in a community, 100%. You learn from other people's mistakes. You get to see other people's trades, how they're viewing the market. And then it also helps build your conviction because you'll see the same trade that somebody else will see, and then everybody else is looking at it, and it just, that's really the answer is you can do it on your own. It's just, you're deciding to like nerf the process of learning. All right, FOMC just opened up so far. We're starting to move higher. I want to see what the reaction is here. First minute, like I said, 15 minutes is normally where I want to see manipulation legs. So if we want to push higher first, going into FOMC and then possibly rebound lower, that's something that we can expect. We'll see what we want to do from here, though. This will be the 5-minute change in the state on ES if we do want to manipulate this. Would like to see some sort of bearish S&T get put in. I don't think that we have, though. Let me see if there's anything on the big time frame. No.
Alright.
So there was a bearish S&T range, interesting.
Okay, we're reading now. You know the lower 503. The one that's in the 15-minute.
So starting to see a move lower here, possible early short entry, but like I said too, I could also see this play bullish with this 30-minute order block, and we have a 5-minute or a 15-minute fair value gap here.
Wait,
so
I know just watching, but
ES is looking nice. We just had a 50-minute change here as well. I think ES is more bearish than NQ.
Possible early short entry.
Wait, we take that low. We take on both of them.
So if we want to be bullish, I wouldn't expect much lower on NQ, since NQ's now rebalanced back to this 30-minute.
SMT.
So we'll see what the reaction is here.
Alright, SMT allowed low.
But I'd want to see lower on ES from this change. We'll see if we want to sweep this.
Five
503, 503, 503, 1703, 1703, 1703. On the 1 minute. That's the SMT. I'm gonna rate this guy. That should rate me every single day. I wonder, Justin chart updates every 1 second. I was updates every 5 or so.
Yeah, but finished.
There's not even like an inverse that we can see, unless we go to the 15 second, but we don't have it.
Still just watching. I want to see how this 15-minute candle closes.
Look at the 5 minute.
So far, NQ's reacting from that 15-minute fair value gap.
15-minute fair value absolutely strong. I'm going to put the PO3 indicator on just to check the 15-minute window. Strong reaction. What's ES saying? And then we can just use standard deviation to create the TP. But there's no, I don't think there's entry yet, especially on the 1 minute. Oh, any. Yeah.
Just watching.
You just shit yourself multiple times, mate. ES has IFVG. ES has Nimblers. Yeah, it does. You could have entered off that.
The top what?
ES has an IFVG. Oh yeah. It's running now.
Ooh, 35 plus 6.
We're at equilibrium with this previous range as well. Could definitely expect this to rebalance lower.
Just respecting the 1 minute gap though. So I'm creating an IFVG.
But we also did sweep this, so. Again, like I said, I think we can genuinely go both ways here. I would want to be leaning a little bit more bearish though, because we have more room, more generated liquidity. I think this is an early short. I'm just drawing this on my screen, but this is an early short.
An early short Mateus, you hear that?
Have gone trying to get below this 5 minute change.
No, it's just the late signals.
No, it said short, it said short Mateus. So I said short.
Okay, 100 micros and shorts on this. Okay, it's, so why did I having to stop all the way up there?
Just put out the body. Okay.
Let's put that 1 minute high.
Have you actually entered?
So far, respecting that 30-minute order block and that 15-minute inefficiency, just still watching here.
Yeah, that 15-minute gap is.
Really want to see if we want to respect the internal change here and close below that 15-minute change on ES.
Close below the 15-minute change on ES.
Or we want to get
You really
bottom.
want shorts.
Patience, patience, patience. Turn on some jazz. I was trying to. Let's see if my YouTube loader. There we go. Can you guys hear that?
You know the Geneva Stacy's marked.
Which one?
Yeah. You guys got to turn up the stream volume. If you right click on the stream, you can turn up the volume.
Bullish candles on ES.
Yeah.
You know, on micro, that's not changing the state because only like one of them's bullish. So like you know how we trade micro, and we then see like a change in the state, like we can check like NQ, because if NQ has a change in the state, then we can be like, oh no, actually it's like a change in the state.
Yeah, that's what I do.
is the 30-minute change, so I'd most likely be expecting higher so far. Came down, just rebalanced to the 15-minute.
Oh yeah, we got 30-minute change to the state. Change in the state. Yeah, so that's changing the state in the 1 minute.
Waiting 30 minutes change to upside.
30-minute change in the state of delivery to the upside. And the deviation shows all-time highs and everything.
Let's see if there's a live stream for it. There should be. Yeah, conference is in 20 minutes.
What's ESA? Alright, inverse value up, yes. Not changing the state though. Could create bearishness in T if it takes that high at the 7 o'clock. Huh?
What's the reason you're trading right now? Not close to FOMC? Yeah, FOMC is why. Not closer to no open. I don't trade the mornings of FOMC. I need to see more price action and confirmation for me to take a short and a long. I can't take a long right now because we're just too far in equilibrium of this previous range now. I just want to let more price action build. While we're waiting, how's everybody's week been so far? What you guys been up to? Super OD, super good. Banger trades this week, good chilly week. Took an out Monday, good past some evals. Lost my account because was trading Asia/London session because my job changed our work hours from 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. The market opens for me in 8:30 a.m. That's why I lost my account. I was trading Asia and London because I couldn't wake up with energy. Any tips to help solve this problem? I mean, there's a couple different answers. Try to see what you can do to work the schedule with that job or a different job, or trade Asia but don't trade it with as much size and just focus on, or trade London, but just it's going to be different than Asia or New York sessions. You're going to have to gain more experience with trading London. But my biggest recommendation is see what you can do to rearrange so you can trade New York. Understand that price is fractal, but my issue is navigating through time frames because many times others find Fairweather models in favor of the draw on 1 minute that plays out, but there wasn't a 5-minute confirmation. And me personally, I did not scale down to 1 minute. So basically my second question is how do you pick and choose timeframes? Because many timeframes, I guess it's not an exact recipe and you have to adapt what should I consider when hopping timeframes, skipping timeframes, waiting for additional confirmation. You always want to start bigger, right? What's the bigger, because you need your overall leading bias, right? My leading bias needs to be a bigger time frame, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour daily, right? That's an understanding of like, where's the bigger time frame drawing to? Because if you're zoomed in, you'll see a possible 1 minute forever model that's against the bigger time frame draw. Now it could play out, but it's still lower probabilities. So the way in which you are expecting to see higher probability setup is when you can wait and have a clear understanding first on the bigger time frame. If you don't have a clear understanding first on the bigger time frame, then in my opinion, there's kind of two different ways to go about it. For one, I think that there's higher probability intraday setups if there is bigger time frame confluence because we're playing on an internal range. If we're playing on an internal range, then a lot of the time we'll build price action like this, right? Which is kind of accumulative, but a cumulative price action also can provide fast moves on the opposing side, right? We'll take sell side, immediately go to buy side. Take buy side, immediately sell back down, right? So if there's a bigger time frame draw, our goal is to align what that is. Right now, I can have an understanding and say, okay, I'm loose bullish bias because bigger time frame SMT. We've had an internal manipulation at open. We've gotten above now this 30-minute order block, but we also have F1C, so I think we could possibly have manipulation like higher and then maybe sell back off. I'm looking at ES here, and if ES gets below this 15-minute change in the state, then I can maybe expect price to go lower, right? But it's also not super clear. So I want to see price action continue to affirm to me. The problem that I see with traders is they'll take what they can and take the trade. So it's like, oh, the market showed me the bare minimum of what I want to see, so I'm just going to take it. It should be the exact opposite. You should be extremely picky with what the market is giving you because at the end of the day, again, you're paid for your decision making. You're not paid for time. So the decision making needs to be pretty confluent of what I want to see, right? If the market is something and I can't understand it, my job is not to try to understand it. My job is to sit and wait for me to be able to understand it through the price action that's showing it to me. So when it comes with navigating timeframes, the same exact theory. It's you have to have an understanding of one time frame first before even zooming into any other, because then they're just going to conflict each other. And if they're conflicting each other, then that's not a trade that you should take. They want to be aligned. So like when we're looking at this, right? ES has had a 5-minute change. So this is an early short, right? The 15-minute change comes here. So if we displace through this, we have a 15-minute change. Now, why is this also still kind of skeptical to me? Because this was initial manipulation, right? This is not generated sell side liquidity. Now, this is generated sell side liquidity, but this is actually the manipulation leg. So we generated internal sell side here, took this, and then now displaced back higher. So if this was like, if these lows were still intact, I would be more favorable for short buys. And we also keep in mind have this bigger time frame bullish SMT. So now it's kind of like, again, I think there's both ways here where there's information for both sides. And that's why I'm more skeptical to take a trade. Even if they play out, I don't care if they play out. I want the market to tell me exactly what it wants to do. If I can't have really good confluence, even like I need to see the market lean 70 to 80% to one side. And for a bias, that's very, very clear. Sometimes they get that, sometimes you don't. All right, I want to see if ES can get below this 15-minute change. I think that we will probably do so because we've already gotten the 5-minute. ES is a lot weaker than NQ. I'd want to see NQ start to rebalance back lower as well. We also ran through the 5-minute. I'm a break-even trader. I did what you said to do. Go through journal and remove all the bad and isolate only taking the good. I noticed my highest probability trades are 15-minute, 1-minute, or 30-second fractal trades like what you presented yesterday, or just a simple 1-minute forever model. If I only take these 100% and I love the process, not the outcome, is this my gold? Exactly. That's the recipe for success. Doing the work to recognize where the mistakes are, where are the cracks, not just like guiltying yourself to be like, oh my god, I suck, I made this big mistake, my life is ruined, my day sucks. You recognize it from a third person perspective and say, okay, I made this mistake, I'm going to fix this mistake, I'm going to change this mistake, and I'm going to focus on the process. So basically, you have a strong idea of where price wants to draw towards. You can align your bigger time frame buys with a lower time frame model, like 1 minute. But if you are not sure, example, this situation after changing the 15-minute, you might wait for further confirmation on 5-minute before scaling. Exactly. Or my goal is just to watch it and use it to build confidence. Like, you don't have to take a trade every day. Like, I do not care if I take a trade right now. My goal is just to watch. So I'm looking at this and saying, okay, I have a conflicted bias here. ES is starting to have a change. Could this be a potential short? Yeah. Is it screaming at me to take a short? No. So I can sit here and watch it, and I'm okay with just watching it, right? So I can say, in my brain, right, if this was a good setup, or like it might play out, I'm going to take a short here in my brain. All right, I'm going to take a short metaphorically, right? All right, I'd maybe probably put my stop here. Let's just watch and see how it plays out. Now, I don't have enough confidence that we go all the way back down to this low. I do, if we are going to change that, we're probably going to see a decent move. So I'd probably see back to equilibrium, right, around 6409 area, 6410. I could see that. But I don't have to take this trade. I think you guys pressure yourself to be like, oh, I have an idea of what I want to see, so I have to take a trade. Like, just, you can sit here and watch. If it's not screaming at me to take a trade, then my job is just to watch and build confidence. I have some spiritual question. How do you keep yourself positive when things don't go your way, even if it's not in trading? Because it's not my will. It's not God's will. My recommendation, if anything bad happens to me, it's for me. Anything that bad happens to you is for you. And that's just the way I view life. If something doesn't go my way, there's a reason it's not going my way. It's either because I need to learn something or it's not the right path. But most of the time, it's just because I need to learn something. All of the mistakes and all of the hardship that you go in your life is trials and tribulations, so that the sword of iron can get sharpened through the fire. Without the fire, you stay fucking dull. So how you look at it. If you sit there and say, God, why me? Why are you doing this to me? And not trying to figure out why, and realize that there's actually something that's missing here that you need to learn something here. You can decide to be a victim, or you can decide to look at it as I started trading when I was a freshman.
Well, you know that place you went to today, how long did you stay there for?
Alright, we got 6 till conference.
That place that you went to today, how long did you stay there for?
I didn't go that long. We didn't go all the way because Charlotte didn't want to trespass, so I'm going to go again with someone else.
Yeah.
You didn't go all the way back?
Yeah, it's only like a 30-minute drive.
Why did you not go with Charlotte?
Why did I not?
Where did you not?
Like, you know where you lot went, like, all the way to the top?
All the way at the top of the thing where you go over the fence?
So
Yeah,
let's
we went
watch him
somewhere
away
to the
from
fence,
and see if we
and
want to
then Charlotte trespassed, so we went back, and then we just go again.
She didn't want to
What the
trespass. Oh, it's not raging though. Did you not say, oh, it's fine?
like,
Yeah, they were not convincing.
Yeah, you should have to open the take that.
So I'll go beat it up.
That's a good point.
why is my internet so slow? Probably can't turn it on.
Someone just said London lows look juicy. Alright. London low's already been taken. This guy's actually cracked.
Why am I lagging hard?
Yeah, so this guy's finished. This guy's so finished.
Get this guy on the Discord. We need to kick that guy.
Warehousing jetzt London on US Öland.
This is a Tara guy, so.
You guys are. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello.
Oh yeah, 2 minutes until news.
Hotspot. Let's see if this works. Can you guys hear me better? Hello, hello. Yeah? Okay, hold on. Let me sign back into my broker. My internet's cooked right now. I switched to my hotspot, so it should be good. My internet's never this bad. I don't know why. Alright, conference in a minute. ES is lagging. Let's see what we want to do.
What do you think we're gonna do with this? Like rape it to the downside?
My laptop's in charge again.
I reckon we push higher.
Where's the
initially,
signal? I want a Urus.
use
Long,
things.
long, 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 long. There you go.
What, take out the high, then rape it down? 7 o'clock high.
I can't take a long right now in premium. It doesn't matter what I would need to see. I can't take a long here.
Let's play for shorts. We're inside of a bearish 1 hour gap.
Futures broker broski for sure. Patrick, you just gotta stop. You have to cut out the noise, brother. You're constantly comparing yourself, and then you go on social media to see what other traders take, and you're not focusing on your own process. You're trying to get the validation from other people. And more so, even if you're just curious to see what other people took, you don't have the stability and control to disassociate with it. Because now you're looking at other people and being like, wow, this guy caught a trade, but I didn't. What's wrong with me? When in reality, nothing's wrong with you. You're just on a completely different fucking journey. You're comparing your step 20 with someone else's step 350. Next travel destination outside the U.S.? I'm not sure, to be honest. Justin, don't you think that most of people here think that you do most of the work and they are only here to copy trade? I don't. I don't think the majority is that. No. I think that there are some people, yes, but I don't think the majority.
Actually, I'm quite from Justin. You're comparing yourself 20 to their step 300 of Magic Color Cold.
Alright, I might just rip it up. I don't know if this has some team or hold.
See, guys, I told you should have freaking logged. Literally, see, there's your Eurus, bro. Free Eurus, I got you. Don't worry, bro.
That long sale that we marked out, if we entered off that on ES, we actually would have been pretty decent.
You have the most mature community out of everybody in the trading space? Of course we do, because we're not fucking...
Yeah, the long on ES. Oh yeah, no.
Maybe like a little bit of monkeying around here and there, but most of the time it's ball. What exactly do you mean by monkey? Monkeys. Monkeying around, being all goofing goofies. Go to Switzerland? I was thinking about going to Switzerland. My buddy was just in Switzerland right now. Let's see what Jerome's saying. Again, still just watching, nothing for me here.
Monetary policy actions are guided by our dual mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American. At today's meeting, the committee decided to maintain the target range for the federal funds rate at 4.25% to 4.5%, and to continue reducing the size of our balance sheet. We will continue to determine the appropriate stance of monetary policy based on the incoming data, the evolving outlook, and the balance of risks. Changes to government policies continue to evolve, and their effects on the economy remain uncertain.
I was gonna say pretty long in that there, but you
Feel so relaxed about this trading shit nowadays. Like, no matter what, everything is gonna work out as long as I show up and continue to enforce good habits. I work out as long as I show up and continue, or I work out outside the charts. And I'm not in the position I want, but I am beyond blessed. I used to rush because I wanted to, but now I'm just crushing along, documenting my journey personally, and it's been amazing. I want to thank you personally for your psychology videos. That really inspired me. Much love, brother. I would love to hear it. Again, what I realized too is, like, if you're locked in, like, that's the satisfaction you need. A lot of the times you guys feel unrest and you guys feel like you're behind because you know you're not doing what you actually should be doing. Like, you know you're not doing the most that you could be doing. And when you are doing the most, you feel fucking great. And it's easy to just, go day by day, because every day you're focused on pushing the ball forward. If you feel unrest, it's because you know you're not working at the highest capability in which you're capable of.
How'd you remove those blue boxes again, please? know, those blue boxes I told you I can remove. How'd you get rid of them?
You guys should be able to sit here and watch the market pump and not give
Some of the
two fucks.
settings. I mean, you changed like the color of it or something.
Yeah.
I do not care what the market is doing if my edge is not present.
Alright, we're just bullish and we are raping everything.
Why are you not looking for entries right now? Because that's exactly why. Why would I be looking for entries? My job is not to look for entries, it's to be told when to enter.
Shorts.
So shorts.
Shorts.
I'm wearing shorts right now.
Some more reaction.
I'm not wearing anything actually. You see. Oh shit, sure right now, no.
What's a profit up on 2k here, gold of past.
I'm taking partials. I'm targeting London low.
So ES starting to sell back off. I like this.
Okay, I'm
Had a
in.
1 minute change already.
Just as entering.
Wait, bro, that's actually in it.
I'm out here as well.
There's no SMT.
There's no entry yet.
I'd want to see ES sell off.
Yes, it's selling off just in. Solid it is. Sure. Are you in? Yeah. How many?
So I would go short, I'm just a genius.
5 minute change. See if we can close below.
Who goes below the 5 minute change? That's what he's saying. If we can, then what? Then what? Just in. Just easy. Should have actually entered that, you know. I actually thought it was good.
I don't really see what's happening. What's happened? It's been 1 hour. What was the SMT or sweep?
That wasn't one.
Oh, GG.
It's just a rebalance, I'm pretty sure. Not really a model.
And another 5 minute change.
Yeah.
I like ES here. Do you have a bullish SMT at these lows though? I want to see how we displace or hold through this. NQ still holding bullish order flow on the bigger time frame though. But I think NQ wants to sell.
Bullish S&P.
This entry here went fast. I was measuring my risk, but we just went so fast. So I'd want to see this 5-minute open.
He's saying pull back into the 5-minute Mateus and then sell. Won't be an S&T.
I'm really gonna put a stop though.
Oh, what do you mean? Also a decent entry. If you enter on the 5-minute
Come on, just have it at that high.
body of the... Wait, he's saying like a...
430.
I think he's looking at... Is he looking at EF then? He's looking at entry on ES. Why is he looking at ES then? Because it's lower. I might switch to MES quickly.
Swap a pause back to 5-minute. What are you gonna target though?
Sod it. There's bare lows, man. I don't log out, man. Selling me right now.
Again, still conflicted on this because I would expect NQ to most likely get bought up still.
Has to form a 5-minute first.
I want a short on ES, but now conflicting.
What the shit is this? My training views like crashed or something. I can't even see the chart. Okay. Yes. Let's close that.
Look at that NQ though.
From the 5 minutes, like a little flashlight thing. I'm not sure he wants to enter. It's like things.
I think, again, I see both I'd expect NQ to most likely get bought up from here, but also NQ could, or ES might pull us down because we have tried to see some displacement. We failed to close below the change though. I think ES might try to drag NQ down with it.
More the tapped. Failed to break through change in the state though, which is good.
I'm gonna give shorts a stab here on ES with a tight
Sure.
stop.
He's short.
He's short.
Well, he's in a trade.
Yeah, he's in. With a tight stop.
We're 1 minute above the new high.
We're just in right now, innit? Currently, whatever price is right now, he's in.
Yeah, but where's the stop?
Can you see the stream?
It was delayed, I told you this.
You put like a random place, man. Like below the body, or like kind of. What can we run? What of this can be run, to be fair?
I'd want to see all of this liquidity get ran and bring NQ with it.
Oh, did you enter?
No.
Why?
Why are you in?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just not as confident. And also, when I was thinking about entering my interest are 2 ships, so there's no point. If it goes below that change in state, I might re-enter, put my stop below that 1 minute high.
Wants to go back to changing the state.
No, I'm saying like the 1 minute change in state now. I mean, I can put the stop above that new high, but never mind, just repeat it.
I'm in a 4.7.
Some nice pressure coming in.
Good.
I want to see us first. First PT would be the low of day, but I'd want to see us go back here too.
Up 800 pounds.
Because now in the bigger time frame, we have 1 hour change.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what that was.
What the flip? How much did you raise?
1K.
There's no way.
Okay, I'm break even. Because it swapped the low. Justin's up 2.4K. Bang, 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 bang. Justin's in 8 contracts.
I just want to see us dump.
Okay, yeah, so alright, TP taken, I'm taking part of it.
I'm gonna just let this go.
This guy should have entered there.
No time.
I'm gonna take 6 off actually right there. I'll put stop the break even now. Because that is the internal though. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Alright, well, I'm all out. Fuck. No, I did not mean to inverse the position. No, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. No. Oh my gosh, I clicked the wrong button. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh shit.
That's so sad.
I mean, fuck. 4K, 5K day. I mean, let's get some fucking W's going. Fuck, I should have. Gosh, I think this is dumb. I actually think there's so much lower that we're gonna go here. Fuck. Spam some W's. That's how we fucking do it.
Look, show your screen on the stream.
Let's go. Let's go! Bang!
Oh, shit.
5K day.
Into the
Easy.
chill zone. Chill zone. Even Mugen or some shit.
Holy moly. Holy moly. Guys, I told you just sit here and be patient and you're going to be rewarded for it. And everybody's like, Justin, where's the trade? Where's the trade? Where's the trade? And then it comes and I say, okay, guys, I'm entering long. Or short. Literally fucking what, 3 minutes? 4 or 5 minute trade? 5K in 5 minutes? And there's lower that we want to go most likely?
On the stream.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
these guys are doing it for no anyway.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Alright, the move's done, shall I just end this
Dude, I
one?
cannot believe I fucking did that.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the. Alright, Rotato.
You know,
That was my entry.
the more I'm looking at it, I'll show you anything.
I put my stop loss like where this kind of screen.
Oh, it shows how much you're up by.
Alright, one sec. I don't want to leak any private information.
Already.
What is alcohol in this good?
Show the links, you know, just show the code. They accepted it.
One sec. Alright.
Look, show your screenshot. To be honest, I don't even know what's happening.
See.
Alright, go on.
Listen, my stop loss was just, you know, like right here
Yeah.
of this. I just made it there. I don't know why, like a random stop loss.
So when was the entry there?
The entry was on the 5 minute.
What changing the state filled the 5 minute?
This fair value gap here, entry.
And who bears because what's that on it?
Yeah, so we have this. And then we can know from there where we want to go because there's 5 minute change in the state in the 1 minute. It's inversing fair value gaps. It's not creating any fair value gaps here, which is kind of nice. No, just that 1 5 minute one. And then, yeah, so then it did displace past 5 minute, changing the state, but then it came back, so that's good. Showing our willingness to go down, yeah. So then when it retraces and then it's really slow down.
Why does not your trading view does not, you know the blue and red hours when you enter, why does it not show that?
Oh, I turned it off.
Jesus Christ, that's cold. Wait. It's halfway there, real cold.
Yeah. it's actually going to run all the way. I just took everything off.
You know, because this stream's delayed,
Yeah.
so I'm just like deleting everything.
But yeah, it's going to take full TP. This was a 3.2.
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah, this took full TP. Nice. Banger, banger, banger.
Save, why is it delayed? What are you on?
Screenshot that. I'm going to add that to my Urinal.
How much is your riff?
500.
Yeah, cool. Oh, it's just, yeah. Yeah, it's cold. I'm on the chance tomorrow as well.
What do you call it?
So,
Master tosser. The webinar tonight is at 7 p.m. EST. I will be live again tomorrow, but only in the mentorship, not in this community. Chris will be trading tomorrow in here, but Chris is a beast. And then I'll trade on Friday. The days that I don't trade in here is just in the private group, the mentorship. And then I'll trade back again on Friday. How do I join the mentorship? I'll send a link in the chat. We require, though, that you have to book a call with our team. Like, you have to talk with us. Because at the end of the day, like, we've set up the mentorship because we're putting a lot of time into people, and we don't want people that are going to join and, like, expect just, like, free handouts and not put in actual work. So, dude, oh my freaking gosh, the market is dumping. I just put the link if you guys are interested in joining the mentorship. You get access to all the lives every day that I'm live trading. You get access to Sarah's sessions as well, which you'll learn more about Sarah tonight because she's doing the webinar as well that I'll be on. So remove your reverse button. Okay, how do I do this? Trading. Okay, dude. Oh my lordy lord. Extended orders. I literally don't even have the reverse button on, so I don't know how I did it. Oh my freesh. Literally tossed. This would have been like a... Oh my gosh! Ah! For sure, Floki, 100%. Let's go, MM. Love to hear, brother. Been paper trading for 2 months now, and I'm up 2.6K just because of you, Justin. Thanks so much.